Hey everyone. Today we are going to be working with Puff HTV and layering Puff HTV. I don't know if you know that you can layer um, Puff on regular vinyl, Caesar vinyl HTV. So I'm just going to show you how I did this design, and then I'm going to show you how I'm press the vinyl on the puff on top of the vinyl. Okay, so let's get started. So this is what the colors that I changed my image to, and I'm just going to show you how I end up doing this. I purchased this design right here like this, and I purchased it from the Silhouette store some time ago, so I don't even know if it's still there or not. So I'm just going to move this over to the side, and I will show you how I got this, and then at the end I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to show you how I press it and the turnout. Okay. And the reason why I put this pink square, I'm not cutting out this particular pink square. I only do this just so I can, because the shirt is pink. So I want to see what it looks like. So I had to mess around with the colors just to see what it looks like. So I'm going to take that off and group this and move it to the side. Okay. So I'm going to click on this and ungroup this. Because I'm only going to put the puff on top of the girl because I want this to pop. So I'm just going to move this power out the way for a second. I will go to my girl and go over here to my right panel and click on my offset. Looks like a little star. And I'm going to do an offset on the girl. I'm going to do it just a little bit bigger. It's at 1.25 now. Let me see, 135. That might be big enough. That might be big enough. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. And let me see if that's how I want it. So the background is going to be brown. And let me see how it looks, if that's the size I want it. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Because the puff is going to expand, so I want the offset to be big enough where it does not cover the whole brown. I want you to be able to see the brown in the background. So I think I'm okay with this. I might have wanted my R letter to have just a little more opening, but I'm just going to leave it like that. I think that's good right there. Okay, so this is going to be white, because the puff, the HTV puff is white. So I'm going to change that to white. I'm going to do the power in brown. Now the power is going to be regular HTV, and the back of this is going to be regular Caesar HTV. So let me move this out the way. And these little pieces, wait one second, okay. I need to ungroup this because I need these little pieces, and all I did was duplicate these and just to surround the pieces. But of course, for this image, I would have to make it smaller. So I'm just going to duplicate it. Move this back over here and make this a little bit smaller. Okay. And then I'm going to duplicate that and make that a little bit smaller. And of course, this image is smaller than the first image I have. So, and if you wanted to mess around with it, you could. And then I'm just going to make another duplicate here. Turn it around this way. I mean, of course, you can place it anywhere you want to place it. So that would be it for me. But if I wanted to, like I said, depending on whatever color shirt you're wearing or pressing it on, I like to see what it looks like. So I'm going to, so the shirt I have is pink. It's not this pink is a little bit darker. I'm gonna, I made a square. I'm gonna send this to the back. Right click, send to back. And this is what it would look like, you know, on a pink shirt. Okay. So I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. Now I have to now I'm going to get rid of this because I don't need this anymore. So I just wanted to show you with me doing the offset on this. And of course, Images is always just messing around with it. You know, people who do this know that what takes the longest is designing, because you want to figure out where to put things, how big you want it, where you want to place it, and that can take a lot of time depending on what the actual image is. So I'm going to move this now, excuse me, I'm going to delete it because I don't need it anymore, because I am going to use this one here. So this is, I think it's, I got about an 8x5, 8x8 going down. So this white part is going to be Puff HTV. So I'm going to make it a different color because, as you know, when I put it here to be cut, you can't see it. So I got to be able to see it. So I'm just going to make it yellow. Even though yellow looks really good, but I don't have yellow Puff. I'm just using white right now. I actually do, I think, have yellow Puff, but we're using white for this design. So this is going to be Puff. So of course I'm cutting this alone, right? And then the brown, I'm taking the brown. I'm going to grab the girl. I'm going to grab the power here. One second, let me see when we have it all together. Oh, okay, it's already connected. But just for example, I'm going to ungroup this and show you if you wanted to grab different pieces, you just grab this and then you hit your shift key, click on the next piece, and that's how, if you wanted to grab multiple pieces, that's how you would do it instead of doing them at once. So I'm going to make sure this is centered the way I want this to be. I think that might be good enough. Okay. I'm going to hit my shift key, grab my girl, right click, and group. Okay. So this right here is going to be regular vinyl, right? Now, you know, I'm just going to put all of this together because this is going to be all. Now, I think I might want to do these Puff as well. I don't know, because they're sometime with the Puff, because these are a little bit smaller, when they swell up, they kind of don't look right with the shapes when they're small like this, because the Puff rise a little bit, so you won't get the definition, the definement of the actual shape. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave these regular white. So I'm going to put these here, and this is going to be the Puff, and this is going to be brown. All right. All right. So of course, you know, you have to flip them. I always flip mine horizontally here on my screen, but you can also do it when you send it to cut. But I always do it here. And as you can see, I can't see my white here. But I'm just going to move this. I have to make this, change this color too, so I don't get lost. But we know it's going to be white. All right. So yeah, so this is it. This is going to be cut. This is going to be the Puff HTV. It's going to be layered on top of the brown HTV. And then this is going to be the white regular HTV. So hang on for a second. I'm going to go to the heat press and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are. I've cut and weeded. I have my the Puff, and it's very thin, but it rises once we press it. We're going to see how this turns out. I have my brown HTV, and I am missing my little flower. Oh, my flowers over here. Okay. So As you all know, I don't really use any rulers. I fold my shirt in half and then I get like a little crease in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. And that's how I line my image up. Then I take my image here and I fold it where it's lined up to the last thing here. And then I put me a little crease in here. And then I line it up to the line I have that I pressed here. Now, I don't use rulers or anything, so I just take my 3 fingers, and this is where I start my image, from like my 3 fingers down. So from the, and I go just a little bit under my 3 fingers there. And that's how I do my lining. You know, everybody does it different. Some people have rulers and whatever works best for you. But okay, I think that looks good. Here. Yep, I'm happy with that. So this is regular HTV, Caesar regular HTV. This is brown. So I'm going to press this for 4 seconds. It's actually 3 seconds because by the time I press it, it's at 3 seconds because it starts as soon as you move the hand here. So we're going to take this off here. And now this is my puff. So this is supposed to be for 15 seconds, the puff. So my heat press is on 315. I press the regular vinyl for 4 seconds. And I'm going to press the puff for 15 seconds. But because I have my little stars, which is regular HTV, I'm going to have to figure out where I need to put it first. So let me, before I change my temperature. So I think I'm going to go, I think it was here. And then, I don't remember where I put it. Okay, maybe here. All right. All right, that's good enough. And you see, you got to be real careful. Like always look to make sure nothing else is stuck on your vinyl. So I'm going to press this first because I have the temperature already set for this, because the white is regular HTV. So again, I'm only pressing this a couple of seconds. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to do the puff. Let's see how this turns out. Okay. Put this on top of here. All right. I want to put a little firm pressure here. All right, and I'm going to change my timer to 15 seconds. 15. Okay. All right. Move it back so I don't have the so I can get a flat, nice flat crease. And here we go. And I don't have to put a cover sheet on it because my my heat press, I have a cover sheet already on it, so I don't have to put one on there for me. So that was a quick 15 seconds, right? Here we go. Let's see how this turned out, guys. It's a warm peel, so I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. Let's see how this turns out. I'm going to turn my heat press off because I am not going to be using it anymore. Well, not right now anyway. So let's see how this comes out. Oh yes, guys. Oh, this looks, I love it. Look at this. Hopefully you can see this, the layer, the dimension. Don't know if you can see it. But this turned out really good. Let's see here. I don't know if you can get the effect here of the girl power. Yeah, this turned out really good, guys. So here you go. So you can layer your HTV with your Puff. The Puff, the only ones I sell is black and white. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of Puff vinyls out there. You got to be careful because they're not all the same. A lot of people make them differently. So it's not like it's a one brand. So you have to be careful because a lot of them don't turn out well or don't press well. So with this vinyl, this Puff that I sell, I only sell black and white in this one. And my temperature is set for, mine was set for 315, and it was on a firm press for 15 seconds. And the vinyl, the Puff, I cut it in my silhouette. My force was 10, the speed was 5, and the blade was 3. Okay, and I'll put all that in the comments so you know you'll have it there. So if you have any questions, I hope you like it. I think this shirt turned out very nice. Now I got to find out who to give the shirt to because I just made it just to show you guys. But yeah, oh my God, guys, you have to try this. You have to layer regular vinyl and the HTV black or white that I have. You really can't even tell. It's nothing like the other Puff vinyl. It really turned out well. All right. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. Until next time, have an amazing crafting day.